Hey guys, it's your average Joe Demonjo here. Welcome back once again to another video. Today I'm going to be making a video that is inspired by what a subscriber sent me on Twitter named Predator that you'll see in the comments down below, because I'm sure he'll be commenting on this vid because he's a freaking beast. He sent me a picture, well, 3 pictures, showing off how his Guardians are going to be looking for the rest of Destiny 1. And I thought it was pretty dope and his Guardians look pretty cool, but mine look better, my friend. Haha! So... Challenge accepted. So I'll be showcasing you guys my 3 Guardians for Destiny 1, and this will be the way they look forever. I'm never going to change the way that these Guardians look. They will always look this way in Destiny 1, and whenever Destiny 2 comes out, maybe a few months after, we might even revisit Destiny 1 for some new subscribers that never played it and kind of show them a few things about Destiny 1. But yes, I've kind of made my Guardians over the course of maybe, over 3 years now. And I finally got them the way I want them to look for the rest of Destiny 1, and we're going to be checking out every single one of them, starting with my world famous hunter, or my channel famous hunter. A lot of people like my hunter, and a lot of people don't like the robot leg, but guess freaking what, dude? I like the robot leg. So let's go ahead and jump in, let's take a look at my hunter. So here we are, back in the beginning, the Cosmodrome. Oh, I thought there was a baby. Usually a lot of babies spawn here. So here we are, back where it all began, here on Old Russia. Let's go and take a look at my character in game and showcase a few of the things that he's got on him. So, here's my character. Looks pretty freaking rad in my opinion. I do like the way that he looks. So let's go and check out the details behind my hunter. So, go and take a look at the helmet. This is the Horrid Dark Hollow mask. So this is from the King's Fall raid, and you don't necessarily need to do the featured one because this one does have an ornament on it, but I do not like the way the ornament looks, so I keep the ornament off. Well, no, I do like the way it looks, but I like the way it looks whenever you don't have it on this armor set in particular. So this is the one that you can get from King's Fall. Looks pretty awesome. Then we have the Wardens Rally. A lot of you know, if you've watched my PoE openings, that I was very excited to get this armor because this has always been one of my favorite shoulder pads since House of Wolves. This was the first time a hunter has had a pretty beefy shoulder pad in forever. Like, this was one of the first ones I've ever seen, and the King's Fall shoulder pad's pretty good, and the one from Wrath of the Machine is awesome as well, but Warden's Rally, in my opinion, has always been one of my favorites, pretty much because of the spikes on your freaking elbows and the little shoulder pad right there. Looks really dope. You can get this one from Prison of Elders. Then we have the Relentless Harness. Now you can get this from the Crota raid, and this is just the chest piece. So, looks pretty cool. The main reasons I like it is because of the teeth up there, and you have a skull on your side right here, a hive skull. Freaking get to carry that around as a trophy, saying, you know what, I just kicked some freaking hive ass. Then we have the Prime Zealot Greaves. This is from the Vault of Glass. Just for those of you who freaking really don't like the robot leg, here's what my guy looks like without the robot leg. And in this case, I'd probably have to change the boots, maybe to even one of these. Absolutely not, actually. It looks awful. What about this? Does this look any cooler? You know what? That looks like an improvement. For any of you that don't like the robo leg, there you go. But in my opinion, I like the robot leg. I was very hyped whenever I got it, and it's one of my favorite features about this armor set. So this is from the Vault of Glass featured raid. Then we have the Cloak of Legends. Now this is a cloak that came out very recently. You can get this cloak from completing the Age of Triumph quest line, and you can put chroma on it and change its color and stuff, but honestly, I've just always liked to keep it as white because it really goes well with the armor set. Some people have told me to make it green. I just think that it adds too much green to it, so I always keep it as its default color. Now if we go down here, we can go and get to the inner workings, and we can see that the shader I'm using is Ascended Plane. So that is my holy public event. That is my hunter for Destiny 1. This has always been my one prized possession guardian, in my opinion. Always been my favorite. So, oh my god. So let's go ahead and move on to my next character. Here we are back on character selection, so let's go ahead and go into my favorite class, the Warlock. Alright, here we are on my Warlock, so let's go ahead and check him out. Now he's not my favorite looking, but he is my favorite class. So let's go and turn this around. Here we are on the Dreadnought right outside Saturn. Perfect for the Warlock. And honestly, in this lighting, looks pretty freaking awesome. So let's go and check out what sort of gear I have for my Warlock. So we're gonna go and start from the top. All this gear is very recent in terms of you know, how I like my Warlock to look. All the gear that you're gonna be seeing is very recent gear. So we have the Hood of Triumph. I've always liked the way that this helmet looks. It's always been really cool. Like, not the Hood of Triumph in particular, but the vanilla Warlock helmets, you know, the ones that kind of look like the Obsidian Mine, those have always been my favorites. You can get this from your Age of Triumph, you know, treasures and whatnot. You just got a small chance of getting it. It's also got chromas over here. Not a huge fan of the chromas, always just left it blank. Then we have the Days of Iron gloves. Now, the thing I like about these, and that I've always liked, is the fact that the ornament makes your shoulders absolutely huge. Now, if you don't have the ornament on, it still looks alright. You know, I mean, that looks pretty rad. Words? Yes! I was about to say rad and awesome at the same time. I mean, that looks pretty good, but with the ornament, it kind of beefs up your Warlock, and honestly, if you guys know me, I like big shoulders. I think it looks really freaking cool. Then we have the Robes of Triumph, which also can come from the Age of Triumph treasure book. This one also has chroma that you can enable on it. Throw that on, take it off. So yeah, the Hood of Triumph and the Robe of Triumph, I didn't choose because of Triumph gear, but just because of the design of the armor, not even the chroma aspect. It just, I really like the way it looks. Something that's very similar is this armor, but this armor doesn't exactly capture what I want with the Age of Triumph robes. So then we have Tread of the Heaven Lords. This one, I mean, I didn't really choose it for any particular reason. I mean, yeah, you can put on robot legs, but it doesn't really match. I didn't really choose it for a specific reason other than the fact that it just looks good. You know, it's nothing that stands out, but it looks fine. Then we have the Bond, I was about to say bone, the Bond of Guardians. This is the bond that you can get from the Sublime Engrams. This is a PlayStation exclusive bond, and I've always loved the way that it looks. It freaking looks awesome. Then, for the inner workings of the armor, Crocos is the shader of choice for me, but also I like Barrier Ethos in my opinion. It looks pretty good as well, but Crocos is kind of over the top, glowy, and I like it. So that is my Warlock, guys. Now we're going to go check out my last character in Destiny 1, which is my Titan. Back at the character selection screen, now time for my Titan. Oh yeah, it's Titan time. Alright. Like I said, it's Titan time. Let's go ahead and find a good little peek I can get on. I remember I did a top 5, I think it was rare shaders on top of this little thing right here. I did a little dance and had a little montage showcasing my favorite, or my top 5 rare shaders that I owned. Good times. So here we are on my Titan. Now, you may be wondering, you know, you got fur and you got a weird ass airplane helmet. You know, what's the whole idea with that? Well, the idea behind my Titan is that he's supposed to have gone through many planets, scavenging gear, and basically creating his own gear out of that. That's kind of like the theme I went for my Titan. My Titan, in particular, has a theme unlike my other Guardians. So, we go and check out the armor. We have the Witness Helm. You can get this from the Prison of Elders. I mean, doesn't this just look like something that you would make yourself after scavenging around? It just looks like that, you know? I really do like that helmet. It's kind of like a Mad Max feel. I'm going for the Titan. They have the Specter Globalist Gauntlets. Now, the reason I chose this is new Monarchy armor, is because of the fur. Boots with the fur, Alright. And, you know, I think this is the only armor that you can get with fur on it in the game. I'm not entirely sure. Here's the Specter Globalist plate, also because it has fur on it. Looks freaking awesome, man. There's no reason for a Guardian to have fur because they don't need to stay warm because they're in a suit. But seriously, though, it looks pretty freaking dope. I'm just saying. Then we have the Greaves of Lamentation. You can get this from the Age of Triumph treasure thingies. This is like another armor set that you can grab. I think you can also get you can get this from the Engrams in the Silver Dust store as well. So yes, not really in particular. There's not a reason in particular that I like this armor. It's just that it's there. And I think red chroma would look really good on it, but I don't think I don't have red chroma on, so that kind of sucks, or at least on my character. And then we have the Golden Hour mark. I'm not exactly sure how you get the Golden Hour mark. I think I got it from a strike. I think I got it from a chest. So I wear this in service. I earned this by sacrifice. Pretty cool mark. Nothing too special, but also nothing that is too ugly. If we go into the inner works, we have the one, the only, the Nano Panene shader. Freaking looking awesome. You can get this from the Wrath of the Machine hard mode, collecting all of the hard mode armor for your character. But yeah, guys, those are 3 of my Guardians. Those are all 3 of my Guardians, and how they will always look in Destiny 1. They look absolutely perfect in my eyes on how I want them to look. And yeah, so thank you, Predator, for giving me the idea for this video, even though you really didn't mean to. And I just really had a lot of fun making this video. It's pretty cool to showcase my 3 Guardians. If you guys, are interested, you can go follow me on Twitter and you can tweet me out your 3 Guardians or how your Guardians look. I'd be freaking interested to see how they look, because whenever Predator sent me those, it was pretty much like, challenge accepted, mine look better. Anyways, I'm screwing around, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did like it, dislike if you did not. Please, guys, comment down below what sort of videos you want to see from me, and I'll see you guys next time.